Step-by-step, simple, flawless, and beginner-friendly makeup tutorial for black girls. Let's get into it. Applying some gloss to keep my lips hydrated. Step 1. Primer. For primer, I am using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This primer is going to create a smooth, slightly tacky base that will help my makeup stick properly to the skin. It keeps foundation from sliding or separating, adds hydration, and helps control texture so the skin looks more even. This primer also improves wear time, helping makeup last longer in heat and humidity, while reducing creasing and patchiness for a fresh, flawless finish. Step 2. Foundation. For foundation, I'm using NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Namibia. This foundation gives medium to full coverage with a natural radiant finish. It evens out the skin tone, lasts all day, and still looks like skin, not heavy or cakey. Step 3. Highlight and contour. This step is all about adding dimension back to the face after foundation. For highlight, I'm using the Nuban Beauty Concealer in shade 047. I apply this to my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, the center of my forehead, and my chin. Highlighting is important because it brightens the face, brings light to key areas, and makes you look more awake and fresh. For contour, I'm using the Juvia Place Cream Bronzer in Espresso. I apply this to my forehead, cheekbones, side of my nose, and jawline. Contouring helps to define and shape the face, creating soft shadows that enhance your natural features. It can make the cheekbones look more sculpted, the nose more defined, and the jawline more structured. When highlight and contour are used together, they create a balanced, natural-looking finish. The highlight brings light forward while the contour adds depth. For beginners, the key is to blend well and use a light hand. You can always build up product, but blending makes everything look seamless and skin-like. Step 4. Brighten and blush. We are brightening and adding blush to bring life back into the skin. To brighten, I'm using the L'Oreal Concealer in shade 415 Honey. I apply this to areas where I want extra light, like the under eyes and the high points of the face. Brightening is important because it adds freshness, helps the face look more awake, and softens any darkness. It also gives the skin that clean, lifted look after contouring. For blush, I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in Hot Pink. Blush is what gives the face a healthy, natural flush, making the makeup look warm and youthful instead of flat. It brings color back into the cheeks and makes the whole look feel more alive. For beginners, start with a small amount of both products and blend well. You can always add more, but blending helps everything melt into the skin and look natural. Brightening and blush together make the face look fresh, radiant, and balanced. Step 5. Setting spray. I'm using the Denessa myricks blurring balm. It helps set the makeup, reduce shine and blur the appearance of pores and texture. Step 6. Setting powder. First, I'm using the Maybelline Fitme pressed powder in coconut to set the highlighted areas of my face. This helps keep the concealer in place, reduces creasing and makes those bright areas look smooth and clean. Next, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Loose powder in medium to brighten my under eyes. This powder helps set the under eye concealer, adds extra brightness and keeps the area from creasing throughout the day. For beginners, use a small amount and gently press it. To set the contour, I'm using the Juvia's Place Bronzer in Dark. This step is important because it locks in the cream contour and keeps the face looking defined without moving or fading. Finally, I'm using the Feed Me powder in Java 375 to set the rest of my face. This helps everything blend together and gives the skin a smooth, natural finish. Setting powder is what makes your makeup last longer and look more polished. The key is to use light layers and blend well, so the skin still looks natural and not heavy. Step 7. Eyebrows. First, I'm using the Benefit Brow Gel to press my brow hairs down and set them in place. This helps the brows look neat, lifted and stay in shape all day. Next, I'm going in with the dark shade of the Benefit Brow Pen to fill in and define my brows. I use light hair-like strokes to fill in any sparse areas, keeping the front of the brows soft and the tail more defined. This makes the brows look natural, not harsh. To clean up the brows, I'm using concealer, the same concealer I used to highlight my face. Cleaning up the brows helps sharpen the shape, brighten the brow area and make the brows look more polished and lifted. For beginners, take your time and use a light hand. You can always add more product, but soft blended brows make the whole makeup look come together beautifully. Step 8. Eyeshadow. First, I'm prepping my eyelid with a light concealer, applying it all over the lid. This helps even out the eyelid color, cover any darkness and gives the shadow something to hold on to. After that, I'm using setting powder to set the concealer in place. Setting the eyelid with powder creates a smooth, neutral base which makes blending much easier, especially for beginners. Because the base is already neutral and smooth, I'm keeping it simple by going in with a deep brown shade on the crease. You can see how easily it blends into the powder, creating a soft, seamless transition and a very natural, beautiful eye look. At this point, we don't need to do too much on the eyes. The blend is already clean and polished, and sometimes less is more, especially when you want an effortless, everyday glam. Step 9. Eyeliner, mascara and lashes. I'm going in to do a wing liner to complement my eye look. This helps define the eyes and makes the lashes look fuller without being too heavy. For beginners, keeping the liner thin gives a clean, soft look. Next, I'm applying mascara to blend my natural and my false lashes seamlessly. Mascara adds length and volume. Step 10. Powder blush. It sets the liquid blush underneath, helps the color last longer and adds extra warmth to the face. It also blends everything together so the cheeks look smooth and seamless. Apply the powder blush lightly on the apples of the cheeks and blend upward towards the temples. Step 11. Lips. I'm using the Maybelline lip liner to line and define my lips. This is hands down one of the best drugstore lip liners. It's very creamy, smooth and sheer, which makes it easy to apply without tugging on the lips. Lining the lips helps define the shape and also prevents the lipstick from bleeding. Next, I'm going in with a Maybelline lipstick, applying it mainly to the center of the lips. This gives a soft, blended look and keeps the lips from looking too heavy. Finally, I'm topping everything off with a clear gloss. This gloss adds shine, makes the lips look fuller and brings the whole lip combo together. For beginners, this lip combination is perfect because it's easy, comfortable and flattering. Step 12. Setting spray and fixing spray. Now we are locking everything in. First, I'm using the Denessa Myricks Blurring Balm and next I'm using the L'Oreal Fixing Spray. Finally, step 13. Highlighter. We are adding highlighter to bring glow to the skin. Apply it to the points of the face like the cheekbones, nose, brow bone and cupid's bow. This adds radiance and completes the look with a soft, healthy glow. And here we have our full 13 step-by-step makeup tutorial for black girls. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. I really appreciate your love and support. I hope this tutorial was helpful and easy to follow. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.